Hey everybody, Dr. Bakes here, back with another video for y'all. Here with my next video for the Spider-Man movie authored by another one. Before I get to today's review, I do want to have a minor update to show the other one. First of all, I do want to apologize for not uploading the past couple days here. I'm busy with stuff there, and sorry if my voice sounds a little groggy, everyone, but I have been. Well, as you see my last video that I said I was a lot off with the cold there, but I was getting a little annoying. Eh, yeah, but I am getting a bit better though. So, um, I'll go ahead and let y'all know here that today's movie review will be a me movie review by instead of a death one. So yeah. The other thing I want to share with y'all everybody is that one with the cold here would did kind of put a damper on my original plans for one. And when I originally was going to try to get all the reviews up for the Spider-Man movie marathon done before the year, before the end of the month, but it's kind of pushing back there. So everyone here announced one that um, the Spider-Man movie marathon will be having a bit of an extension, everyone, and I'll have the final review out for the marathon in January by so. Uh, I'll make sure it's gonna be like the beginning portion of the month for January by. That'd be for the final review for the Spider-Man movie marathon. That'd be Spider-Man: No Way Home everybody. But due to the sickness or when I the cold doing cold there, um, kind of put damper on stuff there. So yeah, I do apologize for what we all gotta say we're coming from there. So yeah, but I am going to try to get the last couple reviews out before the end of the year by. So it's gonna be a bit of a minor extension for the Spider-Man movie marathon one. So yeah. All that being said, well, let's go get right to today's review by that being on Spider-Man Into The Spiderverse 1. Now, everyone, like I said in my previous review by aside, uh, this is the only movie I've seen out of the recent Spider-Man movies there. Uh, Up until the marathon here, so they're really enjoying Spider-Man Into The Spiderverse there. I consider it, one of the best animated films of the past decade there, so although part of me, not only one, part of me was a little nervous going into one because so that all I can see there from some movies I've watched previously there, I become yeah, I realized not to I didn't enjoy it as much there. Now, granted, it was back when I become more I wasn't very critical and stuff back then there, but still, some movies I ended up enjoying the past there and becoming not enjoy as much there. Revisit them there. I was a little concerned that there was going to be a case for Spider-Man 3 there, for Spider-Man the Spider-Verse there. And I'm glad to say that was not the case there. I still really enjoyed the movie there. It was a lot of fun to look back on there. And it's not hard to see why people consider it one of the best Spider-Man films, one of the best animated films in general there. So yeah. And first off, everybody, the animation overall is great there by as far as the Spider-Verse there, definitely kind of steps up the game there. For animated films there. As it does a very good job replicating the look of the comics there, as well as blending in other styles there as well. Animation there. 2D and 3D animation. And the action scenes look awesome in the movie nearby, so yeah. Well, animation is great there, so. Um, I really enjoy the cast of characters nearby. Different people as Spider people there. Like Peggy Parker and Spider Noir, Spider Ham there, Spider Gwen. There, Peter B. Parker there, and of course the main character Miles Morales there. And I gotta say the film did a very good job with this being Miles' first appearance and film there. I thought they did a very good job with his character in the movie there, and really good job making this origin story of him there. While also focus on the Spider-Verse stuff there. Which was kind of a minor concern I was gonna have in the movie there because you all see my reviews for Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man there. I do feel like the film tried to tell too much there. Bill's own film tried to implement too much stuff there when pot ultimately ended up failing here falling. Thankfully that wasn't the case for Spider-Man to Spider-Verse there. Did a very good job balancing things out there. Things out for the Spider-Verse there, but also make sure to keep good focus on Miles Morales there. I really like the chemistry with all the characters there. Yeah, definitely, very enjoyable film by and very engaging film there. So yeah, but I guess my only complaint for Spider-Man: The Spider-Verse is I guess of the villains there. Now, not necessarily the worst of the villains I've seen in the Spider-Man movie, but by, but I do feel like that's similar to some other movies I talked about there. The villains weren't fleshed out enough there. Yeah, even the strongest villain in the film, Prowler, um, Miles' Uncle Aaron. Well, I did like his character there, and it was sad to see him take out a Kingpin there. I felt like the film didn't necessarily give much. It didn't extend. I felt like the film could have benefited more, extend the conflict a little more there, because the scene of Aaron of the audience finding out he's Prowler there. And literally next scene we see him there, he ends up finding out Miles is the Spider-Man there, and he ends up letting go. Then he gets shot by Kingpin there. And while it was sad there, it felt like the film could have, kept the go a little bit longer there, give it a little bit more of emotional impact. But like considering that other stuff going on there, thought for the time they did give it to, I thought they did a relatively good job there. I felt like they could have given more focus there, more tension between Miles and Aaron there to give a little bit more of emotional impact, in my opinion. Yeah, apologies, everybody. Has food not too long ago here, but anyways, if there's any burping hiccups there, but anyways, everyone, and as for the main villain, everyone, Kingpin, I mean, they tried to give a little more depth with Kingpin's character there by giving a little bit of reason as to why he's making the collider there, open up different dimensions and whatnot there. As he ends up showing a scene of him losing his family there. Um, during one of his encounters with Spider-Man, and he's trying to bring his wife and his son back from the dead there. But aside from that one scene there, they didn't necessarily give much of a focus on that there. They didn't necessarily revisit it there until Miles' fight with Kingpin at the end. I will give the film credit for try to add more a little depth to Kingpin's character there instead of being a generic mob boss there. Just wanted to do whatever he wanted to do. But I felt like they could have a little more depth there, a little bit more focus there. So, yeah. If they were going to give Kingpin a sympathetic background there or something like that. As for the other villains, well, they were cool to see there. The action scenes involved them were cool. But they were just basically there to be the generic goons there. Like the female Doc Ock and Scorpion. some of the other villains there. They didn't necessarily serve much of a major role there, just uh, goons for the heroes to fight there and stuff like that. So, whether we'll see more of them there, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, for those of you who wanted a group of villains there that we get to know about pretty well there, you might be a little disappointed here. Besides that, I really don't have any real major complaints with Spider-Man the Spider-Verse there. I'm glad that I had a lot of joy rewatching it there. I still think this definitely up there is one of the strongest Spider-Man films, one of the strongest anime films, period, there. What the film does great at there, what the film does focus on there, does a great job at doing it there. And even in some cases set a new standard for, how to do it with 3D animation there and stuff like that. And, considering that Sony's going to be making a sequel there, that's been coming out sometime next year there. Spider, that'd be a two-part there, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse there. and us checking out more of the different people in the Spider-Verse there. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of the Spider-Verse films thereby and seeing the different characters there, and maybe possibly revisiting the characters we saw here in the film. So yeah. So as for my overall final verdict by I was going to find your verdicts here. There's my score of must watch, then watch it rating, then the rated rating, ignore it, and my lowest score let bird. For me, everybody, Spider-Man Spider-Verse is getting the must watch rating there. If you haven't seen it yet, everybody, I highly recommend check it out there. It's definitely one film worth checking out. Definitely a film worth checking out there, whether you're a fan of animation or a fan of Spider-Man in general there. Or a fan of both there. I want to please run things up for this me review, everybody, for Spider-Man Into The Spiderverse 1. Next, everybody, will be my review for Spider-Man Far From Home, everybody. And after that, we'll conclude the Spider-Man movie marathon with Spider-Man No Way Home. So, I'll pretty much run things up for everyone. Till then, if you always saw here, make sure like button, new channel, subscribe, and notification icon, so make some uploads. I'll see you next time. I'll start making say out. Peace.